And here we go then, another WWE 2K20 random match. This is one that is quite legendary in Raw as War. Obviously not exactly this. It was the 1-2-3 Kid versus Razor Ramon. And it was one where the 1-2-3 Kid really sort of showcased his ability and really got over. I think it was over beforehand, don't get me wrong, but that was his big first break, I think, really. I'm probably talking a lot of crap here, aren't I, really? But you know what I mean. He did really well. He main evented. It was a fantastic match. 1-2-3 Kid came out victorious. And I thought it would be a great way to recreate that here with the new x-pac model. I like having x-pac on the game. He's someone I always like using at some point. It would be a pretty interesting sort of invasion angle as well, wouldn't it? Can you imagine if you did like an AEW Universe mode on this game and you had a DX invasion into AEW? How cool would that be? That'd be pretty awesome, I think, actually. Of course, Billy Gunn's already there. He could be the one that facilitates the invasion. There could be a really sort of interesting storyline about whether Billy was the one that helped DX get into the building and he claims he's innocent and eventually does make the turn. A bit like the one with MJF really on AEW, where sort of they teased the turn so many times and it never happened that you just assumed it was never going to happen, and then all of a sudden it did. So it could be a really interesting little concept, that one. But I mean, they need to make the universe mode a lot more open. They need to make it so you can actually create your shows exactly how you want. If you could remember the old storyline editor, that was an amazing piece of kit. That was that storyline editor. You can input your own promos, you could input your own cutscenes, everything like that, and it was just a much more easier and simpler way of doing things. And that's sort of what we need on this year's game, or next year's game really, to make the universe mode step up a little bit. Like sort of like a GM mode or writer mode or something like that sort of thing, where you can have that sort of control. Maybe if I played it on the PC rather than the PlayStation, we would have that sort of a mod able to have that sort of control. I don't know. Big splash there by x-pac from the top right on to Razor Ramon. x-pac now DDT on Ramon as well. There's the pin, only enough for a 1 count. And of course, don't forget, if you have any suggestions for random matches, please do drop them down in the comment section down below. We'll get them added onto the list and we'll get them uploaded as soon as yours is selected at random from our list. And of course, if your match is uploaded, you will get a shout out in the process. Razor now, nice suplex, bringing x-pac back into the ring the hard way. x-pac though catching Razor with the jawbreaker. Razor catches him with a strong clothesline. And a boot across the chest as well. Razor now trying to catch x-pac, but x-pac quick with a boot in the gut, then into that crucifix bomb as well. x-pac now bringing Razor back up to his feet into the corner. What is x-pac's plan here? Boot in the gut, and now looks like he's going to go for it. It's the Bronco Buster here by x-pac on Razor Ramon. Only a 2 count. x-pac now bringing Razor back up to his feet. Dragging him across the ring. Now big elbows in the gut here by Scott Hall to x-pac. Razor now taking x-pac up, but x-pac fighting back. Looked like he was going to go for the Razor's Edge there. x-pac, nice snap suplex here on Scott Hall. Or Razor Ramon, should I say. Now bringing him back up to his feet. There's the X Factor by x-pac on Razor Ramon. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And x-pac gets the victory over Razor Ramon here on Raw is War. And it's a big victory and a showcase of what happened in real life as well, really. Obviously, it weren't as good match as it was in real life, but the match quality on this year's game doesn't seem to be as good as it was last year. There seem to be, I don't know, they sped the game up, I think, somewhat. I'm not sure. It's not working. I mean, the quality of match is not as good as it used to be, but it still does the trick, doesn't it? I mean, it's probably a bit better, actually, not being too long and too over the top. There we go, great victory there for X-Pac. Of course, this was part of our random match series, so if you have any suggestions for matches you would like to see, then drop them down in the comment section down below. Of course, if yours gets picked off of my list via the random number generator that picks which one we're going to play, and you'll get a shout out in the process of your video being uploaded. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching, that's the words I'm looking for. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.